Hello, I'm doing another video. This is Neb of Orion, obviously. You're on there. This is the CDI box off from this big rig I picked up. I sold my go-kart and I got cash plus this beauty right here. Now he told me when I got this bike that the motor ran perfect except for it would stall every time you put it in a gear. And he said it happened to him. He was just out on the tracks driving and all of a sudden he went to start it back up and that's when it happened. So I just figured it couldn't be too much. And what it turned out to be was a CDI box. I went online and I googled it and checked out some forums and nobody had 100% sure, although a lot of people did mention that it could be this. You wouldn't think. This would rev out and run perfect in neutral. You could rev it just perfect. Idle perfect. As soon as you touch gear, it didn't matter if you had it revving or not. As soon as you put in gear, she would die. And I went and got one of these from a buddy of mine who's had a couple parts. Fixed it, lickety split. That motor right there is a good motor. Kickstart is perfect. At first, I took the sidecar off. I thought maybe the clutches could be something wrong with it. A lot of people said that. That was a waste of time. I knew it would be. I should have tried electrical first. It was much easier, but I did anyway. Now I know my clutches, they all look good and everything in there was perfect. So I put new oil, new seal, and cleaned her up. She's mint. One-way bearings are perfect, both sides. And I guess that's it for anybody wondering. If they have a big rig and they're having this problem, I guess the CDI would be the obvious first thing to change. Like say it ran perfect until you put it in gear. And then nothing. That's it. The frame's pretty crappy on this beast. I think I'm going to use this motor for another go-kart, I believe. Maybe I'll make a shifter kart. That's a carb off of a 350 TRX. It's almost identical. I think it's just got a little bit bigger ports or something. I do got a 250 carb here though. There's the rear end I got with it. The axle had been broke. And so I went to another buddy and I got this off of a bike he had that was burnt up. He needed some other parts and I got the axle, which is good, and then the rest of the guts that you can see. I got no bearings on this side. I'm missing the outer shaft. I got it on there, but there's no bearings in that one either. So I just bought a new set of bearings. I'm going to use that rear end. I don't have the shaft that goes in here. It doesn't matter because I won't use it anyway. What I'm going to do is turn the motor 90 degrees this way. Cut this off. Unbolt that there. And I'll probably just unbolt it there. And the spline that sticks out of there, I think I'm just going to put a sprocket on it with a chain. And do the same thing on the shaft of the motor. I can set the motor right on top of this rear end and it won't take up no space at all. Should be a perfect width. I got some hubs. And somewhere here I got a chain and sprocket off of a 600 CBR. A guy changed the whole set and the chain sprocket actually was still pretty good. Yeah, right there. Take a quick look at this. See what I got. There we go, there's the guts. There. There's the rear and there's the front, obviously. I don't know what that chain is. This is the chain to that. So, I'm thinking of putting this on the rear end. And you know, look at the splines on that, jeez. Obviously this can't go in the motor. But I got this over here, which is a little bit smaller. So I might put this on the motor, that on the rear end, because I don't think I'll need the extra sprocket for the power. This should have plenty of torque. Anyway, I think, for a kart. Let's just see if that fits the chain. Well, no, it doesn't fit the chain very good. More than 2 teeth. Obviously I can't use that. Maybe I will put this on the motor. She wouldn't be very powerful, but you know, I think it would have plenty of power to take off. I'll just get another one of these sprockets. I'll just put it 1 to 1. Doesn't matter. Let's just oil that up right quick. There's a spline in there. Oh, it's way bigger. Oh man. I'd have to get some sort of something to fix her out a little bit. Alright, anyway, that's another video. So, she's working perfect good. Change the CDI box first. If you have to, gear up a custom gas tank. This is off of the little, that's the original gas tank off of my Doodlebug that I used for my go-kart. It's a little 1 horsepower, 2 horse, whatever that piece of crap motor was. And I just put that right to the carb with a old boat fuel line from a boat motor. It's hard as a rock, but it fit. Barely. I don't know if the electric start works, so I hooked up the battery to that. But I think this is no good. I might need a new one of them. I'm not worried about it right now. More importantly, the motor works good. Can't wait to get it going. Alright, later.